This video clip looks at the new materials, case studies and reference notes that we've created for the APEL process. This section will guide you through where you can get more information and support on the different elements of the process and procedure. The first element we'll look at are the reviewed and renewed guidance notes. These now include flowcharts, examples of good practice and case studies, and really is the Bible for the APEL process. It shows a start to finish approach on how APEL fits into the organisation, why we do it, what the intended outcomes are, and good practice in terms of questioning, decision making, demonstrations, and examples of all the paperwork and guidance notes you would need. The quick guides that we've created are some of the cornerstones of the new approach. These have been designed around specific roles and courses to give an end-to-end example and guidance on how to APEL for that particular topic. They all follow a common format. The one that you can see on the screen is for Karma. There will be an overview of what you can expect to find inside the document, clear standards for the course and modules and how people can satisfy those standards, an exemption guide to show which roles or experience have been mapped to directly exempt people from part or all of a course or standard. And indeed you will also find the responsibilities matrix, APEL outcomes form and flowcharts in each. Key to this is also the fact that within the documents are clearly set out guidelines for who you can contact for further advice, either on the technical competencies, on the APEL process, and where you can find more information on Red Room. So far, we have APEL quick guides for Karma, safer handling, resuscitation support, safeguarding young people, safeguarding vulnerable adults, and the 4 tutor roles: presentation skills, facilitation skills, training skills, and assessing skills. Over the next 18 months, we intend to expand these to as many roles and courses as possible to help people have end-to-end solutions for APELing. There will be APEL champions nominated in each area. In most cases, these will be L&D managers, learning and development managers or coordinators, who will be your local reference point and are designed to provide support to staff and volunteers to help develop the processes and explain any particular concerns that individuals either seeking APEL or conducting meetings may have. We've created case studies that are included in the tutor notes for the APEL workshop and also to be found in the APEL guidance notes that give people an opportunity to ask questions of their own learning and understanding. We've created 2 case studies here where you can ask how you proceed, what you need to know, how you would find this information out, what resources can help you, and one of the key elements of what risks there are to consider when making an APEL decision. Other places that you can find a core of all of our information and guidance will be through Red Room. And here we will go click by click through where you find this information. The APEL portal is found with the learning and development pages, which can be located by clicking on Our People from the front page of the Red Cross website, then going down to Learning and Development on the navigation pane on the left, and in turn choosing the Accreditation of Prior Experience and Learning APEL section on the left again. Here you'll find an overview about the documents and forms you'll find in this section, brief description of the APEL Quick Guide series, a direct link to the APEL policy which explains from an organisational perspective where APEL fits into what we do, and then under the guidance section in the document flow, the guidance notes that have been updated as mentioned, all the quick guides for the courses, tutor notes for the APEL presentation, and an exemption guide specifically for event first aid. This document, that is being shown as an example on the screen, maps both roles to courses and people's professional experience to the standards required within the Red Cross. These will continue to be updated by service leads and the Learning and Development Department as required, and as long as they are always pulled from this page on the APEL portal, you should be sure that they will always be the most up-to-date standards. If we click into the APEL Overview Workshop, you should see that we have a series of slides which, when they come up on the screen, would show with points how to run APEL process through for anyone who is unclear, either staff, volunteers, those conducting APEL, or those seeking it. And to support that, you will find the APEL Workshop Tutor Notes, which are just here, which are in the standardised format and take you slide by slide through the learning that's required. Also on this section are relevant handouts, which include the APEL guidance notes and all of the important information needed about decision making and what to do with any paperwork. You'll also find in there the key contacts for anyone you need to ask questions of from within the responsibilities framework that you can see on the screen at the moment. An APEL Development and Implementation Officer is being put in place from July 2011, and that's Simon Rubenstein, and he will be contactable on srubenstein@redcross.org.uk and will be travelling around the country to work with various teams to help embed this and volunteer training requirements and develop all of our APEL guidance notes and quick guides to make sure they meet the needs